Alright, dudes and dudettes, CDOM92 here, and just back from school, just broken up for Christmas, so I thought I'd do a commentary on this pretty nice game of ground war domination on Afghan. It's pretty nice to go 75 to 12 in the end, using one of my favourite classes, one of my favourite guns, the UMP-45. It's pretty good with silencer, which is what I'm using at the moment. It's good for rushing, which is really what I do in this game. In the game as in this one on Afghan I'm playing at the moment. Failed there. I thought I had Commander one. I've actually got Ninja. I've got Ninja Pro, Marathon, and Lightweight, which is really good for like flying about the map and stuff. And my secondary gun is the Magnum with the tactical knife, which is also really good for rushing. Just whip that out if you run out of bullets and just totally take out lots of people, stabbing tons of people with the shank. Yeah, anyway, yeah, it's pretty nice, the UMP. It's, yeah, what I think it's the best submachine gun, and lots of people have said that the assault rifles really rule this game, but if you know how to use some of the other guns like the submachine guns, especially this one, then you can really use it to your advantage when you're playing people with assault rifles, and usually come off better if you play with a bit of, I was going to say sensibility there, but I've already said that in one of the commentaries. If you play tactically, if you move around the map tactically and use the environment to your advantage, then you can really use the submachine guns to the best of their abilities, especially this one, because it doesn't need stopping power, because it's pretty powerful. It kills in like 3 or 4 bullets or something like that with the lightweight on, so that's why I've got it on, just moving about faster. It's great for rushing as well, because most of the time people don't think you can get places that fast, but you run at some ridiculous speed with this on, and combined with marathon as well, unlimited sprint, it's just mental. Yeah, so one thing I do quite a lot when playing with UMP is going semi-automatic with it, just tapping it. So it really helps when you're going long distance, because if you go fully auto with it all the time, then it does bounce about quite a bit, which really isn't what you want when you're taking on people with assault rifles on quite open maps like Afghan. Painkiller fail, brilliant. My kill streak setup is Predator missile and Harriers, and then the stealth bomber. I've used the stealth bomber quite a bit recently. It's not my favourite kill streak. It can do ridiculous amounts of damage on quite open maps. However, it's not the best all-round kill streak to use, because you don't really get that many kills with it on an average. I usually only get about one or 2 kills with it, but that's probably my ridiculous placement of it on the maps. I prefer to have the paver. I probably would have got a lot more kills with that on this map, but I decided just to have the stealth bomber because I needed to do challenges for it, because I'm leveling up pretty quick at the moment. I'm about level 60, 65, end of the 2nd prestige, and I'm going all the way to 10th, I think, hopefully, if I don't get bored. Yeah, so see me here just totally sort of spawn killing them all. Yeah, when you're playing on Afghan, probably if you're playing defensively, which is what I'm not really doing in this game, if you're playing defensively, don't run through the middle, because there is a good chance that you'll get shot from people in bunkers, and also in the cave sort of thing, and also up on the cliff. There's basically four points which you have to watch when you're rushing. This is sort of what I do when you're also playing defensively as well. But what I've started to do in this game is anticipate where people are. I've started to get used to it a bit more, so I know where people are going to be most of the time. And when you're playing domination, you can sort of guess where they're going to be just because of the flags. So if, say here, I'm going around the back, I would never run around the other side because that's really open. You basically have to go round, or go in everyone's view really, because you'll be watched on 4 sides. I do that sometimes in this though, like right here. And but that's really because I've got lightweight and marathon on, and I'm rushing, so I can get past quickly. And these guys weren't brilliant who we were playing against, so I thought, you know what, might as well, just to get places faster. I'm playing in this game with Scuba Stevo, Angus, and Glendalf the Grey. If you don't know who Glendalf the Grey is, he's a Canadian guy, and he's just hilarious. You probably haven't heard of him, but if you have, then you'll know what I'm talking about. See here, whenever I get stunned or flashed, I always, if I'm running beside a wall or something, I always lie down and then go into the wall, because then it sort of lowers your chances of getting seen and getting killed. Apart from there where I saw a guy. If you guys didn't know, World at War 2 is coming out in November 2010. So that should be a pretty fun game to play. If it's anything like World at War the first one, then it should be pretty fun. It may not get played competitively as much as the Modern Warfare series, but yeah, it's still a pretty fun game to play. It's getting made by Treyarch as well, so hopefully there'll be a return of the Nazi zombies and things. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking why I double tap Y a lot, and it's basically, yeah, it's just a habit picked up from Call of Duty 4. But you know, I think there's more than one reason why I did it. For instance, in the sniping in COD 4, if you've listened to Sneaky's ones about double tapping Y, yeah, the bullet sometimes does go straighter if you double tap Y before no scoping. But described by one of my mates, I am special on this. That's his gamer tag, by the way, not some random comment by me. Yeah, he said it sort of keeps the crosshairs active, which, you know, I would it's quite difficult to sort of quite a difficult concept to wrap your head around, because it's basically up to you whether you think it does anything. It's sort of a psychological thing maybe, because I think it keeps my reflexes up. That's why I do it really, double tapping Y a lot, and also reloading. It makes you reload faster sometimes. So yeah, that's why I do that. And you know, but it's basically up to you. Sorry if it annoys you in the gameplays, but I'm afraid that's going to be a habit which will be quite hard to get rid of, if getting rid of it at all. Yeah. So I'm not sure what score I'm on at the moment. Maybe 60s, high 60s. Only a couple of deaths. No, not a couple of deaths, but 10 probably, maybe 12 already. Yeah. So just running about as usual, killing and stabbing people with this class. It's really great, this class. I used it on a favela game the other day. Got 102 kills, 30 deaths. So I'm not going to upload that one because of the amount of deaths in it. But yeah, it's pretty good. So that's the end. RT1 75 and 12 for me, and yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to rate, and see you guys later.